YouTube land! What's good? It's your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince. If you're here, then you should know. This is the live stream franchise where I take on the Chicago Bears franchise. We are currently 2-1, going against a long-term divisional rival in the Minnesota Vikings. I'm happy as hell that we're playing Minnesota and Chicago in September versus playing them in Minnesota in September, to where we'll probably play them later in the Dome, which I'd rather do. Um, Minnesota's going to be a very interesting team, just especially with their superstar X factors, because I think Diggs should have one. The fact that Diggs don't have anything is crazy to me. Harrison Smith scares me because I really want to run the ball, and I feel like he might be a factor because he got the enforcer. The enforcer's kind of broken right now, to be honest. Got Eddie Jackson, obviously. Adam Thielen scares me. But I think we match up quite well against this team. But I want to run the game, run the ball, and then establish a run. Like a lot. I think I'm going to bring out the orange joints for this one. We don't got no blue pairs? There we go. Let's get it!
Now we're cooking. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Dalvin Cook. He's back and coming off a big game a weekend ago, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play.
Woo!
They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I'm about to say, Cordell Patterson's going against his old team, so we got to make him look good, right?
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid
That's nothing but room and real
as he
estate.
slides to a stop. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The pass was there.
Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton.
Get out, though.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Did like 2 jukes, broke 2 tackles. Kind of like half the stand.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple.
Had to get away.
Letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Too bad Trubisky didn't have that freight train superstar ability, right?
He's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do?
Good catch.
Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
We're gonna be in some business if we could move the ball like this. Go, oh, that's open. That's open. That's open.
Just inside the 10.
Yes.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I want that offense.
He's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
What's up,
So
Crosso?
the drive there took 6 plays.
How you doing?
And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I want that offense that could, basically, it don't matter who's running the ball, who's catching the ball, whatever. Everybody just an athlete in this sport. Especially since there's like no key guys on this team.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second.
Mac, we need some sacks today.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot.
We need you to access your superstar X Factor. Oh, that's a sack. Let's go. I swear he played for Minnesota.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator.
Matter of fact, I can look, can I? Wait, how do I look at his play? I can't look at his player card? You don't have like a player card? No, there's a way to look. No. Can't look at it. Oh, whatever. I'll look later. Cause I swear he played for Minnesota.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Now he'll dump it.
No, we here. We here though. Let's go.
Brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that
Ooh, made him miss. Face mask. Take it.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the
Harrison Smith scares me so much just because he has the enforcer ability.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards.
I swear, every time Mike Davis gets the ball at the very beginning, like, it never goes anywhere.
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
This was actually work.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch.
Way to hold on, big fella.
To the 33, good enough for a first down. The Chicago first
I
down.
might throw this up.
Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. They go play action with
Never mind.
Trubisky.
I'll take that.
This one out left to the tight end Burton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Trubisky.
Oh, I might throw this.
And 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, I'm running for it. Oh, he came from the...
This one is down he goes.
I wish he didn't come from the other side.
Daniil Hunter drops him.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now Trubisky. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working out of the gun.
Crap.
Over the middle here to Rudolph. And
He got me.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida
Start
State.
going for the hit six already.
Brought down right around the 37.
Damn.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
So, since I have injuries so low, I wonder if that means like they're for sure guaranteed hurt now.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
We're getting sacks, they're not Max.
332 finds his way home for the sack. Don't need it all back.
I need
in
Max
minutes,
to
but
get
you
the
figure
sack
they're
so
gonna
he
need
gets that
something
ability.
here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. To throw his Cousins.
And we are there, though.
Too much that time as Cousins goes down.
My D-line is actually doing D-line stuff? Oh, man. Y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be in trouble.
In this case,
Y'all
been on
gonna
constant
be
duress this
in
entire game. I don't know
trouble.
how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Let's go, baby.
Here's Matt Wild now.
What's up, Griff?
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bears take over. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading
Easy
back
read
out
right
there.
here.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty
At the
solid.
wrong button.
Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So
I hit a
wouldn't have
square
any
instead of
doubt
triangle,
that the head
obviously,
coach,
but-
offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they present it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Wow.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Because I didn't want to work.
Second down with Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. This defense could use a few more plays.
What a throw and catch!
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Trubisky now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I'm going to run this. It just seems like a smart thing to do.
Wow! And the Vikings pick up the football.
I said that seemed like the smartest thing to do when I fumble. Yeah.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now here, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Raiders. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
What?
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. He lost 4 there.
I don't have it.
Third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball. Because
I have 2K. And why would I hop on 2K19 when 2K20 stuff?
Dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
How did he get so booty butt naked open?
And it won't help him at contract.
What?
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Cousins.
I had a feeling they might run it. It's been a while.
Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins open here. Adam
Thiel's too good.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary.
But 2K20 come out in like 2 or 3 weeks.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down.
Like, it's not even a month until 2K comes out, I don't think.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Draw play. Cousins to Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I remember first I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
And he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
I like how they keep running the ball.
And they're going to go with jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. That one covered beautifully.
Boy.
Stayed home and
oh my. I like Diggs too. Don't get him killed like that.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take.
Oh, come. Wow.
Take it in for a Viking
what a dot.
Ryan Switzer, his first touchdown on the year.
Wow.
They're now on the board here in the first
dot.
half.
Kind of upset.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all.
Oh, what a catch!
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
I thought he just go out of
1
bounds.
yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Cross. Oh, yeah, that's money. Oh, good play by the DB.
Trubisky.
Good play by the DB.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The completion.
He got nowhere.
3 and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Trubisky to throw again. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You've always been very good about
Dang, I got the ball first, huh?
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their
I want Khalil to get another sack or something.
A couple plays if they want it, but
or
with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try,
I just want to see if they do
we
something.
know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run
I just want to see if it's in the heart. I probably got to run it anyway.
And see if they can chop
I might have called the wrong play.
Secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Yeah, I called the wrong play.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Holding me back.
Here are the Vikings now to start.
Come on, Khalil. Let's get a sack, baby.
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Oh, they tried it again. And it worked this time with Thielen.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On play action, Cousins.
Bro, if I didn't run into that other lineman, that was me.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Damn it.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a run with Cook.
I don't think they're running right there. That was kind of a good run.
Again, as his nightmare afternoon continues.
That was a really good run. Bastards. They're going to run it here, huh?
Play fake. Cousins.
Oh, Khalil Mack!
Pressure, and he's taken down.
Let's go!
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm so upset that Washington game didn't save because I feel like it ruined Torrey Cohen's stats.
Just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Good play.
A 2nd down pass play.
I should have ran with. What's it called?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here.
Yeah, all has space and opportunity.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Threw it way too high.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Wow. Get him, please.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really
let him up way too far upfield. But if Khalil Mack gets another sack here, we're going to be in there. Oh, RPO. What kind of angle?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That was the shittiest angle. Come on, computer. Come on, man.
It's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came.
I think we just barely stopped him.
To catch him off balance.
And he did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also...
Wow, good play.
Got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Crap.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Crap.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Bailey got the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception.
See if we get the run game wrong.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
Oh, there we go. This is what we needed. Come on, get that angle. Outrun him, outrun him, outrun him, outrun him, outrun him, outrun him. Let's go, Tariq Cohen.
Chicago. Tariq Cohen, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears have retaken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20,
that boy fast.
Drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now it's Trubisky to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
God damn it.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
Damn it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
here though.
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost.
I saw my brain flip.
To move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
We're here though.
Only 2 there on the dump off. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Come on, get some pressure.
Not let him get downfield.
Good bat.
The throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here's Matt Weil now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him.
Come on, Tariq.
No doubt about it, and
there's
nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. To the right,
that was a weird route.
To Miller.
That was a weird, like, 2 routes together.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Bro, he's right.
Incomplete.
What?
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about
Damn
the
it.
19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
Right,
they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
Come on, y'all.
Offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw, 2nd and 6. Cousins.
Eddie Jackson, I see you. More importantly, be heard, I see you, baby.
That's another nice
That's what
job
I'm
there,
talking
forcing
about.
incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Wow.
They've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
The
Wow.
goal for any offense
Wow.
versus zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Do an RPO just in case.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get
the hole was there too.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back now at Soldier Field. They try again with Cohen. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
He's so fast, and I think that's what messes up defenses. Like, he shoots in the hole.
Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he
Okay.
at his peak late in ball games.
A good pick.
We making catches like that, we're gonna be hard to beat.
Completion.
Let's go.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading.
I should have threw it when I first started running over there. I got too close over there, and then I messed up.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Oh, that's money.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Way to hold on to that, Miller.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Good bat. I guess that is Xavier Rhodes. Yeah, he's kind of nice at what he does.
2nd and 10
No
now
doubt.
from the 27.
3 tight ends right. Let's get this run.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the
Somebody about to be open on this.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Told you. I told you.
This one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, your arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had a punt in last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here.
What the hell?
Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When on defense, I just want to make my defense make plays. I don't want no 3 and outs. I want like pit sacks. Like I want my defense to do stuff.
And he stopped
I don't think that's too much to ask.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time,
how did he just
one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins.
He took a weird way. Like, he took a weird way.
42. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Cousins. Over the middle. That's caught by Taylor. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first
you're good.
Now from the 30.
Oh, good.
Look
at that.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again.
What's that, Picasso? Oh, you better not. Wow, he got that.
Inside the 20
No
and the
doubt.
15.
Raquan Treadwell's actually catching the ball.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Crap. Too many hit sticks.
Score. Touchdown.
Too many hit sticks.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run.
It's all good.
6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded at the 8th. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
I either have to keep the ball for 3 minutes or score a field goal. Simple enough. Oh, not if I'm getting hit by Harrison Smith.
Still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage. How would you say it? Consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down.
I am not good, Picasso. I am not good at all.
And you still have the lead.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we
I think it's first true read option out there.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively.
Oh my, how did that? Whatever.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Just drain. Just mentally drain. Don't know if I want to work my job anymore.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll try the option right here on 3rd down.
Wow.
He can run for it, and he will.
There we go. Score.
Takes this one.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year, as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was all...
Let's go!
Mitchell Trubisky's touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
I hate the hit stick. I hate that they changed it.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
To throw again on second down. Cousins looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
So to go against Khalil Mack is virtually impossible, but to have him on your team.
3rd and 3. To throw is Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Cousins on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Like, my job is just mentally draining, and they kind of fuck me over a lot. So, like, I'm tired of it. Like, I want to be happy. I don't want to be stressed out at my job.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Here's Cousins.
Oh my God.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers.
Finally, I get the X factor.
It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Oh, we got a pick too.
And that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller, and his guys are going to get
Let's go
at the 37-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Let's go, baby.
Third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard.
Look, you gonna line up? I'm gonna line up. I'm gonna run the ball. You ain't gonna stop it.
To put this one in the win column. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Let's
so Chicago,
go.
They're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh wow, he was 1 yard shy. That's unfortunate. Mac finally doing what he get paid to do is get them sacks. So I'm talking about, baby.